playing games. But I'm running. Stranger minds. Stop. Playing games. But I'm running. Stranger minds. Stop playing games. Running stranger minds. Stop playing games. Running stranger minds. Games, but I'm running stranger minds. You've been taking much too long, trying to find what's going on. Wasting all my precious time while you're making up your mind. You think you're really in the know, waiting for the sign to blow. I've been waving that green flag and you still ain't moving. Stop. Playing games. But I'm running. Stranger minds. Stop playing games. Running stranger minds. Stop playing games. Running stranger minds. Stop playing games. But I'm running stranger minds.
Hi, I'm martial art master Daniel Pesina. You know me as the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile and Smoke. You're watching Gaming Treble, and remember, if you don't watch, you got caged.
Level 1. Rhythm.
We up in here today. Yeah. Check it out now. Let me tell it, homie. Around my territory, listen to my true story, let me tell it, homie. This is how it pop off around my territory. Better show love, show never better back up off me. This is how it go down around my town. Defend my title, survival, defeat challengers. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Cross the state of federal flavor, we keep it several. Now wipe the sleep right out your eyes if your vision's blurry. We mainly ravage those savages who fly by night. With Alibaba notorious, you can call me Papa. The showstopper, hold it down like a shot blocker. So all my riders get up and do the gangster strut. You a dime chick with a big butt, now mix it up like mutts. Getting dirty in the dust, the kid and never lose my touch. When the pressure's on steel, guaranteed much.
Strung out on you, believe in my heart every night and day. I'm strung out on you, I can hardly wait to see you again.
I always bet on black. I love black cars.
Oh, I love black. I hate taking care of it.
It's such a pain in the ass to keep clean, dude. I hate it, man. One bird it takes.
One. That's it. And you'll find it on the way home.
Oh, yeah. And it's like a big red flag, just sleek black, murdered out bird shit.
Yeah, or you drive it home, and by the time you get it home, especially down here, it's green because of all the pollen.
Oh god, ew, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a film already on it.
Because I'll drive with the top down. I'll find it in my back seat, and I'm like, come on.
Yes, and welcome. Happy Sunday to all of our awesome players out there. Welcome to another episode of Gaming Treble. Wow, what a weekend. Playing the Tokon Battle of Fighting Souls. If you could actually believe it or not, if you actually were able to get into the beta, there's been a couple of hiccups this weekend, and I'm praying that Sony can fix those problems, and they need to extend it at least another day, because some people couldn't even get in most of the day. It was actually horrible. But once you get in, the game is pretty damn cool. Hey, shout out to Dorian. What's going on, Dorian?
Hey, Dorian.
What's up, Dorian?
My man. So anyway, so tell me, guys, what you guys been up to these past couple of days since the last time you guys showed up?
Nothing. Just still moving my stuff, and I met up again with Mark DeCoscos.
Oh yeah,
saw the second show.
Yeah.
And I had a good time talking to him, and I was at the Flea Theater, and I met with the directors there, and he told me, come on board to learn with these people, so I can upgrade my acting skills. Though, but it was a pleasure. I got to spoke to him for a bit, and he actually told me a funny story because the other day when I was packing up some stuff, I actually was showing a marathon of Tales from the Crypt, and there was an episode that he was on called The Pit, and the actress. I'll tell you a funny story. The actress that played his wife in that episode was actually his ex-girlfriend. And he told me that there was a scene where she smacks him because they were in the process of breaking up. So when they were shooting that scene, he told me that she smacked him real hard. Yeah. So he told me some funny stuff though, and I had a good time. I had a good talk with him. It was great though. So, shout out to him because tonight is the last night to see him and Julius Caesar. So, but I never thought I would have good conversations with this guy, and he's also following me on Instagram, which is awesome. Especially with the guy I grew up watching throughout the years. So, and I told him I was going to go watch his next film called The Legend of the White Dragon, and it's got the late Jason David Frank as the Green Ranger, White Ranger. Unfortunately, he ended himself, and look. This movie has been on the shelf for years, and now they're finally bringing it out. So Mark DeCosco's in this film, and that's going to come out next month. So I told him I'll definitely check it out. So, but it was a great weekend though. So, and everything else is all good. But I just can't wait until the moving process is done. I can relax, settle in, catch up on some games, and that's it. And what about you guys? How was your weekends?
Oh, how about you, Tony? Do anything special for the past couple of days?
It's just been an amazing weekend, man. Just me and my wife hanging out and just enjoying the bliss of marriage, buddy. And thanks to my chronic insomnia, I still got to play a few games.
Nice.
Still stuck on Suikoden 2. I'm digging it the most. I already missed a character, and I'm searching around for him because I collect everything.
Dude, I know you do, man. You are like beast mode when it comes to RPGs, man. You have to find everything, hit every nook and cranny. The map needs to be covered.
Gotta get them all.
Yes.
Gotta get them all.
Absolutely.
He's in the mode I need to be for the list that I have to beat by the end of the year, but we don't want to talk about that. We'll move on.
And JRPGs are a drug to me, man. They're like candy. I can't take it.
Yeah, there's a wave from Heidi. Heidi, how are you? How are you? Awesome. Yes,
That's my amazing wife.
indeed.
What's up, Heidi?
Love you, sweetie.
Absolutely.
That she said from across the room.
Myself, I'll actually, like I told you, I'll be actually getting into that Tokon Fighting Souls. Finally, what I got in, I had a nice 14-1 winning streak. The only problem that I had with the game was initially just getting in for the starters. I mean, number one, you have to sign into your PlayStation Network, which doesn't make any sense. You have to sign into a PlayStation Network just to play it on Steam. I had to dig up my old freaking PSN just to get on. I haven't been on the PlayStation Network for who knows how long. Thank goodness it was still active. Then of course after I did that, I got on there and I was fooling around with it. Then I noticed there was like a lot of stuttering. They said there was an issue. It was an issue when when you initially get started. I don't know why they were stuttering. I was looking at my settings. The settings were in the green. I was like, huh? What the heck? Why is the title screen going like almost like in stop motion? So I was looking at it. I was like, okay. And then I realized that it was the game itself. It wasn't anything to do with my game. I was like, oh, okay. And they said they're going to work there, and I noticed there was an issue when I actually saw it on Twitter. They put it on there. They said, oh, there's this is something we're working on. Don't worry about it. Blah blah blah. By the time the game comes out, all these bugs will actually be worked out. Yada yada. I was like, all right, cool. I'll let that slide. Then then of course I got on there, chose my region, what I was gonna play, and then of course I chose my team. You would have to go through a whole entire tutorial first to find out how to use the characters and how to do the moves and such. And of course you play at the Tokon Spirits, I think, to start off first, and then afterwards you can choose whatever characters you want and on your team. Now, I love Blade. Blade is amazing. His zoning, his ability with his what do you call it, that spinning blade move.
The
glaive. Yeah, that glaive is beautiful.
Yeah, see, and he's got the submachine guns and the mustard sword. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he has excellent range. He has a lot of anti-air moves. My gosh, man. Then my second team, of course, I had to choose Doom. Doom is badass, yo. Doom is bad.
Oh yeah, Doom is very sick.
Doom,
yeah, especially his super with the gun. That thing goes quick. That's like a super snipe gun, and that blows him right back to the corner. Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
He is nasty. He could like set you up and set up some traps.
Yep.
If you team him up because I was messing with him and I teamed him up with Iron Man, you could do some nasty stuff with both those guys. I'm telling you.
Especially that beam from above. People don't pay.
Yes.
People need to pay attention to that
Your
one, man.
laser beam, yeah.
Yeah, man. That right there is just an excellent setup.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent setup and everything. When you sit right there and you're doing corner traps and stuff like that, throw the beam up there, and you're like trying to get out of that, and they get hit by the beam, and the beam comes down, and you're doing. Oh man, I was having good times. Woo!
Did you ever try it? Did you try out Magneto or no?
No, I didn't get a chance to check out Magneto. I might just jump on before they shut off their servers. Before the 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna have to wait until the game comes out on the 6th, so I can wait.
Yeah, but other than that though, great game overall. So thank goodness it's actually available on Steam. And of course PlayStation 5. Lucky Biscuits. So but other than that, great game.
Did you say Monkey Biscuits?
No, Lucky.
I think he did.
Well, did I say Monkey Biscuits? No, I did. I said Lucky Biscuits. But
I was like, huh?
You're thinking about monkeys again? Oh my gosh, man! Yeah.
They won't leave me alone, man.
Leave those monkeys alone. All right, sorry. All right, but anyway, other than that, what a fantastic show we have for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the
Don't forget that. Ask him what he's done this weekend.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you forgot our buddy.
Did I forget?
Come
that?
on, man.
Bet. Hey,
You skipped over our buddy. How dare
Hey,
you?
that's
You're
fine.
perfect.
I'm used to being skipped over. I'm married. I get it.
No,
No,
it's
no,
it's
no,
a
no.
disrespect.
No, bet.
How could you?
No,
Come on.
No, man, I have. I wish I had an exciting weekend for you, but it's been kind of laid back and chill.
That's fine.
We went to a barbecue this weekend with the family.
No, that's not chill. That's good. Barbecue? Come
yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, we did.
Barbecue?
Yeah, we did some. Hey, I thought about you guys. You know, we did pulled pork, baked potatoes. We did. We did the deviled eggs with the honey and sriracha and stuff that I told you that we make.
Wow, sweetie, yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, we had a pretty good weekend. I mean, it was chill, it was
I had
fun.
a great barbecue.
I'm not ready for Monday to come, but you know it's gonna show up anyway. So
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
Mondays. Oh, we're gonna get the case of the Mondays. Yeah, you're right. Because as soon as the Monday hits and that thing, you feel drained. It's like, damn, I gotta deal with the next 5 days until we get the weekend again.
Yeah, it'll come before you even know it.
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah,
always does.
I try not to think
Yeah.
about it. I try not to think
Something
about
about
Mondays
it.
cut into my video game time, you bastards.
it. Well,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So
But-
did you guys see any of the stuff that happened over San Diego Comic-Con?
Actually, I did.
yes.
I was fiddling around because I actually was looking forward
Listen,
to seeing.
I have to give a shout out to Ryan Reynolds, who actually
Yes!
walked in when he walked into that crowd wearing that X Factor Deadpool, and he was out there taking pictures
cool.
with all the fans, and nobody knew that was Ryan Reynolds in that X Factor Deadpool. And then they didn't reveal it until he went to the Avengers panel, and then Robert Downey Jr. pointed out to him, and then that's when everybody knew that was Ryan Reynolds. I love when celebrities do that. You know,
it
I love
was
when,
awesome.
when they go there, they just want to have fun and relax and chill out. That was cool. You know,
My favorite panel from this weekend had to be seeing Rick Moranis.
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes, and Spaceballs the
that
next
guy.
one. Spaceballs the next the new one.
Yeah, and I love how they announced him with they're gonna have to comb the crowd, and literally showed the dudes pulling the giant comb through the crowd, and that was epic.
that was great, man, because he's been away from acting for so long. But the only thing is, I'm a little nervous about it because Mel Brooks, even though Mel Brooks is part of this though, but I remember he did History of the World Part 2, and that was a total disaster. It was not funny. So I'm really praying that this one will be good.
Oh,
You know?
Me too.
Yeah, they kinda
Spaceballs
cut
is
the
such an
balls on
iconic franchise. It's just like, please don't run this.
Yeah, please don't fuck this up, man.
I mean,
You know?
I'm just glad that some of the original cast actually is back. Not all of
Yes.
them, and then you had some new guys that kind of throw into the mix. But you know what though, I just like the fact that they're actually doing this and trying to stay true to the original source material, which is actually what I want. I want them.
Yes,
I want.
exactly.
But I wanted to make it so ridiculous. No. See, the thing is, it needs to be ridiculous. It needs to be ridiculous.
Yes.
It needs to be absolutely a balls to the wall ridiculous.
Oh,
Almost to the point
100%.
Ludicrous.
where they'll
Like
have to,
Ludacris
yeah,
speed.
ludicrous. Yeah,
Yeah, we got to go ludicrous.
That's
speed.
ludicrous.
They will have to literally make fun of the first movie so bad, so hard, and then you have
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Just
that's
roll
coming. I feel that's happening.
yeah, it's gonna. You know what though? If Mel Brooks does the good,
That's
Mel
his
Brooks
baby,
stuff,
dude.
oh my God, man.
Yeah, but like
That's his baby. I can't see that getting messed up.
Yeah, I just hope they just don't screw this up, because like I said, I hate to bring up History of the World Part 2, but that was a total disaster.
Yeah, but that was a fluke.
So-
That was a fluke. I mean, Robert Hood Men and Titans was better.
Yeah, I mean, Robert, exactly.
you know.
There was better
love
movies
Robert
after the
Hood
fact.
Men and
So
Yeah.
Oh, Robin Hood Man Ties and Dracula Dead and Loving It was great.
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes.
absolutely.
You guys
I
got
love
great
that
taste.
movie.
You guys
So,
got great
dude,
taste in laughs.
Is it just me, or do I feel like that movie was a little underrated?
Which
Like
one?
people didn't give
Yes,
this movie.
extremely.
You know what I think it is? Now I remember. I think it's because they released that movie around December. I think it would have been better if they released it in October. I think
Yeah,
that
I
would
saw it
have
in
been
the theaters
better.
twice.
You
Twice.
saw it in the theaters twice?
Yeah, twice.
Oh wow!
Whoa, okay.
I went until it came out on tape though, and then I rented it
Yeah.
out, and then I rented
You
it
know,
out.
I was
Truth of the
driving by
matter
then, so I was
is-
able to just go.
Truth of the matter is, Mel Brooks has a has a really solid track record for good movies and not a great record for bad movies. So
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, what I actually do like about Mel Brooks' style is that he always makes fun of himself. He always makes fun of himself consistently, you know, and you know, and especially his cameos. His cameos are epic. All his cameos are absolutely epic. And you know what? I have a feeling that this is not gonna, you know, it's gonna follow the same trend. It's gonna follow the
His
same trend.
cameo in Men in Tights.
Oh,
Are you
dude!
guys looking,
He's a rabbi.
yeah.
He's a rabbi. Head up, boys.
a little
We do circumcisions.
it's the thing. Everybody's getting them.
Everybody's getting them. The ladies love it. Oh, I want to. He said, nip the tip. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I forgot. I already had one. Question.
Oh man.
And
I remember
Blinken.
how gorgeous Amy Al Yaxman was in that movie. That's such a gorgeous redhead she was in that movie. Wow.
She still looks good. You know that, right? I mean.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
Wow.
I like her in The Mask though. Even though she was a snitch bitch though, and I wish they would have kept that scene in the Mask, because there was a scene in The Mask though where Dorian like took her out and put her into the newspaper publisher, and that's how he.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. He's like, oh, you gotta hit front page. Yep.
Yeah, they took that scene out though.
It was awesome.
You know.
Yeah.
But that was crazy. But yeah, but we'll see what happens when Spaceball 2 comes out. I'm praying it'll be good. So, but also, what do you guys think about Ryan Gosling? He's gonna play Ghost Rider, but they didn't say which Ghost Rider he was gonna play. I was thinking maybe I think it's gonna be Johnny Blaze or Dan Keith. So
I would think Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
No,
He's the most popular one.
Johnny Blaze would be good though, but Nicolas Cage played him. So if he played the Dan Keith version, I think that would be cool. Because they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, with the car. Yeah.
Yeah, step in different shoes, kind of taking a different route away from what Nicolas Cage did.
Well, that's true. He could be like a multiverse, the multiverse version of the you know, so that way he could be that.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
I'm Castor Troy.
But dude, the way they revealed the cast though, did you saw that? That was awesome. That they had everybody in the back and they had everybody in the dude. That was awesome. Yeah. He's like, oh, and you're gonna open up Studio H and everything, and everybody turned around and everything. They had the X-Men out there, then they had the freaking the new Avengers out there, dude.
The Avengers, yeah.
The new Avengers. That was awesome, man. That was freaking awesome. I love that. I love when they do fan service like that. And of course, you know, Robert Downey Jr. He did an excellent accent for Dr. Doom. So
yeah. I feel like they're in desperate mode. I think there could have been somebody better that could have played Doom though, but you know, I think it would have been better.
Really
I would like.
It is kind of weird.
With Tony Stark becoming Doom, then that could be another concept though. But I'll be honest with you, the trailer didn't really excite me that much though. But you know, but we'll see what happens though with this one.
I mean, well, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. Was one of the better of the trailers. It was the better of the trailers because it did show more like the almost despair in a sense. Because think about that, Doom is badass. Doom, he's a magician. Yeah. You know, his magic is uncanny, and also he can destroy Thor.
You know, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, I mean,
of course.
You know, he could kick his ass. You know.
Yeah.
And then of course, he actually, in an alternate, I think he might have faced Thanos, and ripped out his freaking spine. That was amazing.
So one thing I saw this weekend was kind of funny. The director, did y'all see the director interviews for the new Resident Evil movie?
Oh,
yes.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Tell me about
it.
Go ahead.
Did you see the interview that he did with IGN where they were asking him Resident Evil 4 questions, and he gave honest answers, but it wasn't the answers that the interviewer wanted. And oh my God, it got so awkward so damn fast. Like
Yeah.
the dude was like, finally, the director was just like, "Where are you trying to go with this? Let's just move on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got up.
I just don't get it.
He got up.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, put the cameras to me. Put the cameras to me. This is my vision of what I want to do.
Yeah, just like, God dang. I mean, I'm interested. I think he's got a pretty decent take with the whole thing, but like, these interviews have gotten ridiculous with him. It's getting bad.
It's really getting bad because it gives out bad vibes, though. That's what it is, though. Because the way he was speaking to them, he could have told them that, hey, listen, I understand that if he would approach and say, hey, listen, I understand there's people out there that are a little upset that there's none of the characters that you love that's going to be in this movie. This is an original character, and you're wondering why it's snowing in Raccoon City. But if you please check my movie out, I think you're going to enjoy it. And then take it from there. But just don't like bash people, with their expectations. That's something you don't do. It's going to kick.
I kind of feel like had he gone down the path of like adding in the characters, I feel like it wouldn't have done. There would have been so many pissed off people because it wasn't done the way they thought it should have been done, and leaving that out is the best choice. Just do something in the Resident Evil world that doesn't partake to any characters, any people, nothing we know. It's just Resident Evil. It's zombies. It's virus. Here we go.
Right. Exactly.
I feel like that route that he's taking is a safer route. It's a safer
100%.
route. The reason why it's a safer route is because, number one, there are references to certain things, mentions like Umbrella and all that stuff. There's mentions in that, but also the fact that some of the set pieces, he says that it feels like the set pieces that he has are different sections, and there's different dangers that he encounters that are either similar to or in reference to the Resident Evil series or saga, which is actually, I feel like, a good thing to do. The sense of dread, also resource management, which is actually another thing which actually makes perfect sense if you think about it. You have to find bullets. You run out of bullets very quickly. You run out of space very quickly. You need to know what kind of enemies you're dealing with, And not only that, the fact that I think he was dealing with people on the outside. I think in the beginning of the movie, I think some parts of the movie, I don't know what reference they were actually doing in how they're setting up the actual trailers. What set pieces are. Is it the beginning? Is it the middle? Whatever it is, and who he meets, what's going on, and also what he's trying to go after. I don't know anything yet. It still feels vague to me.
Yeah.
So I need to know more, to be honest with you. So I can't really give a major judgment on what he's trying to interpret. The fact that he put Resident Evil on there, yes, that makes a lot of Resident Evil fans kind of on edge.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of tweets from a lot of people saying that, like, where's the Resident Evil in this trailer? Like, they felt like it didn't feel like Resident Evil. Oh, okay, they mentioned Raccoon City. They showed the typewriter. They showed the bullets and the first aid spray. Okay, but how does this connect, though?
Yeah,
that's what people wants to know.
Yeah, how does it exist? How does all this, Resident Evil took place in '98, and this now takes place in modern times with iPhones and
exactly. He mentioned that,
they said. Yeah.
He mentioned all that, and I'm saying to myself, okay, so he's trying to have it set up for modern audiences. Okay, if he goes the Uwe Boll route. I'm sorry I had to bring up his name, but... How
dare you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, listen. Sorry, this is only for reference. If he goes that route, he's going to be chastised for a very, very long time. And I don't think Capcom is going to allow him to touch that license
No.
ever again.
I just find it so hilarious that September, Resident Evil comes out, and then October you got Street Fighter comes out.
Yeah.
If these movies do not hit well, I don't know. I don't know what Capcom is going to do next. I don't even think they're going to allow Hollywood to touch their properties after this. If both Resident Evil and Street Fighter doesn't do well,
I kind of feel like I already, with the whole ideology of trying, like the new director trying to bring Resident Evil into new fans and try to get, every time that's ever mentioned or talked about by anybody making a game or a movie about a game franchise, it never lands. It always bombs.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you're not building it for the fans,
was pretty good though.
it was. But if you're not building it for the fans, who the hell are you building it for? Because
exactly.
That was it.
Exactly. The
Vanity?
director,
It's a vanity project.
They did it for the fans though, because they were aware. Here's the thing: what these people did. Why I give so much respect to the director and the producer for the recent Mortal Kombat movies. They saw in 2021 that a lot of people did not like the 2021 film Mortal Kombat. So what do? They took all the backlash seriously, and they said, okay, we can't screw this up though. This is our last chance. We gotta earn the fans' respect. And Lord be sure, they did a fine job with Mortal Kombat 2. Everybody loved it.
Yep.
Everyone loved the movie. And people want to see a third one now. But a lot of these films that you see nowadays, people just don't respect the lore. And I feel like they have the rights to the property, and they say, okay, I got the rights to the property. Now I'm going to make it my own thing. I don't care if it has nothing to do with the past games. That's not the way to go.
John, I agree. The level of arrogance that he actually had, though, was kind of unnecessary. Like, if I understand his passion, I get it, his vision, per se. I just feel like he needed to kind of dial back just a little bit and try to say, hey, listen, this is my interpretation of what Resident Evil could be in a modern setting. Now, if he would have said something like that, what it could be in a modern setting, instead of actually kind of getting all, this is my way of actually, doing it. Then
I want this movie to be in the snow though, so this is my opportunity.
Yeah, I've always wanted to make a horror movies are awesome in the snow, and that's why I felt I needed to do this. Although no Resident Evil game has ever been in the snow, but all right, hell with it. Let's Silent Hill this shit. Well, here we go.
Except for Resident Evil Revelations when Chris and Jessica were in Antarctica.
Yeah,
but they're not.
Didn't they do that in Code Veronica too?
Yeah, they did.
They were in Antarctica.
Yeah, they went to Antarctica and Code Veronica.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right,
Code Veronica and Revelations 1, they went to Antarctica.
Yeah, they did.
But he's not in Antarctica in this one. He's in freaking.
No, he's in Raccoon City.
Raccoon City.
It's in Raccoon City, yes.
Man, where's Raccoon City supposed to be?
I mean, I kind of feel like he's hitting on the Silent Hill vibes a little bit with the movie because Silent Hill had all the dust and all the and now this kind of gives with the snow kind of gives that same vibe. Except I don't know if it's as good vibe.
I agree.
And the last Silent Hill movie did poorly too.
It did badly.
Raccoon City is associated with Pennsylvania.
Oh,
like Philly? Is it supposed to be Philly?
Philly? I don't know. No.
It says, I don't know. Some sources suggest, but it says the fictional Arklay Mountains of the Midwestern United States.
Interesting.
So it'll be Arklay County. So probably somewhere like Western Pennsylvania.
Probably.
By the Great Lakes area.
Okay.
I do agree with Dorian there on his comment. The modern audience does not exist.
Thank you, Dorian. Dorian, thank you for putting that up. That's a good point. That's right. I don't know who these screenings are pertaining to. I don't know who they're trying to pertain to. But my thing is, is I get they want to be a director. They want to direct their own movie, but they actually are taking a franchise that's well known and slapping it on their film just to get the engagement. That's not how you do this. That's not how you do it. He's like, oh, I like to take an interpretation of your Resident Evil. Do you think Capcom would actually say, oh, sure, yeah, you could take our franchise and put it on your movie? What are you trying to do? Oh, I have to do a snowy interpretation of your Resident Evil games with a guy who probably doesn't really exist. He's a young dude, just going into these different areas with different set pieces. That actually take a couple of your ideas from a bunch of movies. I don't think Capcom would have said yes.
I kind of feel like too doing it in Raccoon City is kind of weird, especially if you're going to do it in Raccoon City, because he literally states the original happenings happened in 1998, and now he's bringing a new story in Raccoon City in 2026, and it's like.
Was it?
But didn't Raccoon City get the shit bombed out of it?
He did. It did.
It did, yes, it blew up.
Oh my god.
Sucks to live there.
So I guess that didn't happen. But
are they trying to do a multiverse?
Here we go.
Oh,
Look, I don't even want to hear about a multiverse in Resident Evil.
Hey, listen, I'm spade to spade. I have a feeling.
No.
I have a feeling that he's trying to do a multiverse type of freaking thing with Resident Evil because it works so well with the Marvel universe stuff.
Well, that's the guys in Another Round Studios. How'd that go with when they did that with Mortal Kombat? With Mortal Kombat 1.
It sucked.
It was terrible. Exactly.
Yeah, it sucked.
You know, I was surprised. Speaking of, they had the director there. I'm surprised they didn't have a panel for the Street Fighter movie.
That is kind of surprising.
Ooh,
yeah.
I thought that came out already.
On October 2. You would think they would hype this movie up, especially they show those crappy figures over there.
Can I get Johnny? Can I give you my my theory a little bit on that one?
Sure.
I have a feeling that they probably had some private screenings that it didn't go so well. I have a feeling that they had some private screenings, they're not public, private screenings, and that it was not taken so well. This is probably the reason why they're staying radio silent. You notice that they're not really promoting it hard like they were like earlier. Now it's almost like you're almost like a trickle feed. They actually have a little bit here, a little bit there. Toys, they show the toys, yeah, granted.
But they were crap.
Yeah, but
those are the crappiest figures I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but there's no hype. There's no hype behind it. You know?
Okay, I got it. Redo a Street Fighter movie like they did Street Fighter 2 back in 95, the anime.
Yeah.
Let's do a new one in 2026, 2027. Let's do a new anime, not 3D BS, true anime. Bring it back because that's what it should have been in the first place. Because this live action stuff, it's gonna be hit or miss.
It never looks good.
It never looks right.
Those special moves always look dumb in live action.
But you do it in an anime, you make it look like the video game.
Yeah. But you know what they should have done? If Hollywood was smart, they would give that money to the people who did Assassin's Fist and Resurrection.
Just about to say.
They know how to do the Street Fighter properly well. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they would have cast some really good people that actually look so accurate to these characters. Because what I'm seeing from this movie, I'm saying to myself, how's people how's people excited for this film? Like, there's some people, and then there's some people out there saying, "Oh, I don't understand. The Street Fighter is always supposed to be this goofy." What's that?
Yep, Dorian said yes, Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Yes, he agrees 100%. 100%. You know, the Assassin's Fist should be getting a full feature movie. Give the budget to them. Give the budget to them. Get casting that actually works. Get real martial artists, and and make it like a really serious story. A story behind Ryu and Ken and Master Goken You know, and also maybe even do the backstory and the thing of Akuma. They can still do that.
They can still do the tournament. You can still bring the original Street Fighter 2 cast. You can have your Guile, you can have your Chun-Li, you can have your Honda, Zangief Dalsim.
Exactly.
You know, and
yes.
then Cammy and Fei Long. You can still have those guys. You can have you start off with the original 16 characters and throw Akuma in there as well.
Absolutely.
You know, unless you want to save Akuma at the end, you know, maybe he pops up in a cameo or something. And maybe want to explore that later after if the movie does well, you know?
Yeah, I mean, right now, Street Fighter the movie is not looking too bright. Right now, like I said, everything's radio silent. I haven't heard any new news about anything about that movie. Nothing.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Do you think so? From what you're saying, Taurence, do you think they might delay the film?
I have a strong feeling that they might delay it. You know, because if I have that, like I said, I have a strong theory that the private screenings didn't get good feedback.
Yeah, the test screenings.
The test screenings probably had some horrible feedback, but they won't publicly announce anything like that unless you get maybe one or two journals that kind of slip out there and say, okay, well, the screenings did not turn out too good, kind of thing. So
I think that it's gonna get pumped out in October, and I think it's going to hit streaming services and store shelves quick. I think they're gonna have to ride the train as fast as possible to get as much as possible, and then dump it out.
Probably as fast as He-Man, or maybe even faster.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. Because
I don't think this movie's definitely not going to be as successful as Mortal Kombat 2. That's for damn sure.
It seems like they're here lately. It seems like all these movies that we're getting like this, none of them seem to be firing on all cylinders and landing well.
No.
Yeah.
But you know, they're all looking for that new modern audience. So
let's see. Dorian says Hollywood is creatively bankrupt to make any movies these days. Yeah, well, you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying that because their ideas are pretty much just regurgitations of things that actually have been done before. And then what they do is they put a modern touch to it, and they try to appease the new audience. But who is this new audience? What are you talking about? I mean, listen, people love Cannonball Run. The new audience. They love Cannonball Run. I watched Cannonball Run a long time ago. Cannonball Run 2. People watched that and said, damn, that's good. That's funny. It's hilarious. They love it. Because Airplane. Dude, new people watched Airplane and they love it.
And I love seeing new Airplane fans.
Yes.
Well, I mean, okay, so here's the deal. Is, you know, it always talks about that they're looking for that new modern audience. They're looking, but yet if we look at the video game world in itself, just take that in itself, because they do that shit too, where they're like, oh, we're changing this, we're changing that for the new modern, for the new audience, but yet the average gamer age goes up every single year. I remember 2 years ago it was 35, now it's 37, and it's like, so you're following the same freaking people this entire time, but yeah, you're looking for that new modern audience that is playing Fortnite that doesn't give a crap.
By the way, push-ups. Also.
Yeah, man. I still feel like they are reaching for something unreachable. They cannot gauge things like that. You know, they can't put that excuse out there. They say, oh, we're trying to get... No, you're not. You're trying to appease the small, tiny audience that's somewhere out there that probably has the same criticisms that you do and decided, oh, you know what? Let me make it so we can put that idea out there and maybe we'll gauge a new crowd, you know, and they will enjoy it. That's not true.
Right. No, it's not. You know what a friend of mine's Tony. Shout out to Uncanny Carlos. He said the reason why going back to the Street Fighter Mario, he said the reason why they casted Roman Reigns as Akuma and Cody Rhodes as Guile and Hyoki Gato as E Honda, he said because they figured that wrestling fans, are the biggest Street Fighter fans, and they said that this wrestler's in this movie, so they're trying to like capture the wrestling fanatics to go see this movie, but you're supposed to capture the martial arts fanatics as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's wrestling fanatics that likes martial arts too, as well. I mean, you could put Roman Reigns in the movie, but he can't play any of the characters. He could have a fight scene against one of the characters in the movie. Sure, if they want them to have a little appearance, fine, you could do that. But they just don't fit the role. I think that, and I think he has a point there. They're attracting like sort of like the wrong audience, because I know a lot of people that like Street Fighter, but they don't like wrestling. So, and when they see that, and then when they see this guy, they're gonna like, oh, who's Cody Rhodes or who's Roman Reigns? Oh, he's a wrestler, but Roman Reigns is not Japanese. He's Samoan. Why is he playing Akuma? Cody Rhodes is not built as Guile. How come they didn't get somebody like an Alan Richardson from the Reacher series to play him? Or this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or this Japanese, there was a couple Japanese actors I saw that are pretty older. Oh, Hiroki Sanada, he could play Akuma, even though he's a little older, but Akuma is older. And he can actually have the hair like him, because remember, he had that before in a couple of films. He could have been your Akuma right there. So, yeah. We can't hear you, Taurence.
All right. You know what? To add on to what you're saying, Johnny.
Yeah.
I was gonna type it in the chat.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
If they
Tony
just stayed true to the source material, they would cater to everybody that likes this franchise and attract more fans.
Absolutely.
Stop the niche. I don't know why they're trying to like cherry pick their demographic.
Personally,
Stay true to the source material, and you'll get the fans that you need.
Absolutely.
That's the asses in the seats, and there's your money in your bank.
There you go.
It's not easy. I don't know why they overcomplicate it.
I mean, hey, it's real simple. Yeah. I mean, Star Wars had the perfect map.
Yes. Boy, did they!
And then they decided to change the map. Yet everybody threw out the new movies and the new crap, and all of the new fans watch the old shows or watch the old movies. And it's like,
old movies.
Hello.
Yeah.
I excused the 20-minute pod race now. I'm fine with it. It. Just don't make me watch the new ones, please.
Yeah, 100%. I can even stand Jar Jar Binks at this point. Okay, just.
Now he's nostalgic. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Jar Jar now. He's nostalgic now.
A little too far.
Dude, it's been 20-something years. Jar Jar is nostalgic.
Listen,
you've got to come to terms with that.
Okay. Listen,
you've got to come to terms with that, buddy.
I do like the fact.
Darth Jar Jar.
Yes, thank you. I was just about to say that. I have a feeling that
might be true. That might be true, dude.
Yeah, I think he has he has that. He knows about the Force. He knows about all that stuff. Come on, how does he know? How does he know about this stuff?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of
the theory. The theory has to be that he actually has, messed with that, messed with force powers before. I have a feeling. He's just that.
Yeah, Dorian, I think that's actually happening.
Yeah, they should make Jar Jar Sith.
I think that's actually happening.
Absolutely.
Like he was secretly Sith the entire time.
There was that Lego movie or whatever they did that actually had a Sith Jar Jar.
That's how they're trying to introduce it. They're like, let's see how the fans will take to this. Oh, they kind of like it. All right, let's see what else we can do.
Yeah, see, look at that. He handed the Empire the power. Remember that? He's like, when he was addressing like the people and everything, he said, hand ultimate powers to, dude. He handed it to him. He's like, yeah, here you go. It's all yours, man. You now you run it. You run it the Empire now.
Jar Jar's a Manchurian candidate. It's like that movie.
Yo.
Yeah, he was the final vote. He did hand the Empire the power.
We got to the Jar Jar situation.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so since we're actually, getting everybody in, you might as well just do our introductions. Welcome to another episode of Gaming Trouble. Oh yeah, it was a long one. I know, but it was awesome though. It was awesome.
It was good.
Indeed. I am your host, Taurence Hudson, aka Hud Zero, the old school player, the Iron Heart of Xbox, and of course, on my panel, we're going to talk about the 4 horsemen of the Treble team. We're talking about the Shogun, the one is
Johnny gets it.
Yeah, yes. He is all about the ARPGs, JRPGs, and of course the stealth games. He is the best shaved beard in the business, the one and only Tony Sam Miguel.
What's up, players? I hope you had a great weekend. I sure did, man. I even got some gameplay in. Let's continue the topic, man, because we're having some fun.
Indeed. And then
introduce my boys.
Yes, sir. And then we got the Shadow Fire guy, all about the awesome cosplays. He's also about earning all those achievements. He will take them all, or he will take nothing. He has the most awesome knowledge when it comes to video games. He is the one and only Johnny Alicea.
What's going on, players? This has been an awesome discussion we had earlier, especially with the whole thing, all the news that happened on San Diego Comic-Con. So I had a great weekend. So I'm ready to talk about the 1989 classic, The Wizard, which I own it on Blu-ray. I watch it from time to time, and I showed it to a couple people that haven't seen it. They enjoy it for what it was. So I can't wait to discuss about this film. So it's going to be a good one.
Indeed. And then, of course, we have our newest member of the Treble team, the 4th horseman.
He is nice.
Yes, sir. He is all about those cars. He actually, he drives into your garage, and he will actually build your computer to take over the world. He is the one and only 455 Vet.
What's up, players? Taurence, we need to get back to the discussion that we were at hand before we got interrupted for this. So let's move forward.
All right, no problem. Let's get back into it. Getting into the discussion that we're talking about. Are we talking about Jar Jar? Start Jar Jar again? Oh no.
Yeah, we're still talking about Jar Jar.
All right. Look. He was Dorian said he was the final vote. That's true. He was the final vote to actually get Palpatine and everything to actually get the
Lisa, I'm the Senate.
Yeah. Yes. Dorian says, have him turn with the glowing eyes.
I'd lose my mind. That shit would be hilarious.
Ignites the red saber. Yo, I can see that though. I can see that. Oh, can you imagine that? Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about that right now. I'm like, they gotta make a movie, guys. George Lucas. I know you have people out there who hate freaking Jar Jar Binks, but you know what? It's all about the hate. Jar Jar Binks loves the hate. So he's a Sith. He's a Sith. He feeds on it.
I mean, doesn't it make sense? They want you to hate him.
Yes.
George Lucas doesn't have the rights to Star Wars anymore. That's Disney.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Disney. Oh.
That's why it sucks.
Yeah, and Disney Star Wars, they are not in a good place right now. So
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Johnny,
they're not giving the fans what they want. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Dorian's like, you and Big Poodoo now.
You're a big poodle now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't say
A long time ago, man.
Disney.
I hate to say it.
Disney does not know how to handle their IPs very well. I am looking forward to some of the new games coming in. So.
The new games, sure, but the movie, when it comes to movies and TV shows, no.
Yeah.
They have not been good lately.
Yeah. Well,
Dorian said Disney is the Empire.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Heidi agrees too. See,
it's-
yeah, they are the Empire.
It still works. I think it still works. No, it still works. You know, if this is the Empire and everything, why not make Jar Jar the Sith Lord of that universe? Why not? You know, and then, can you just imagine that? You know, he has all innocent and everything, and then he turns around and everything with his freaking hood, and you know.
Dude, what if even his voice was a hoax?
Ooh,
Like everything was an act.
damn.
Like he turns around and he starts acting like Darth Maul. That would be scary as hell.
Yo, okay, that
Darth
would
Maul Jar Jar.
That would freak me out. That would be like, yo, it's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as what was that movie called again? I think it was with Kevin Spacey in it. What was it called? Usual Suspects. Remember Usual Suspects and everything? You know, at the end of the movie, where he has, when he's like, you know, when he's walking that thing in a weird walk, and then all of a sudden his foot starts to walk straight, you know, at the end of the movie and everything, and he's walking towards the car, and he puts on his shades, and then he goes into the car with his girlfriend, and they drive off. You don't remember that?
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
Oh, God, dude, look it up. Usual Suspects.
Yeah, I have to watch it again.
It's got to be good, man. People still talk about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw it once.
Cow.
That was it.
Okay.
It was a good movie, but like I said, I just never went back to watch it again.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Oh, wow. Okay, well, okay. If you fans out there have seen The Usual Suspect, you know exactly what I mean. Basically, you know, he played the whole entire. He played everybody. He played everybody until the very end, and then he just kind of walked away. He acted like a gimp. He acted like somebody who was actually, you know, Then at the end of the movie, you know, he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm you know." He walked straight, and then he walks into the car. He puts the shades on, and his girl was in the car, and they drove off. He got away with it. That's crazy.
Oh, the whole Kaiser Soze thing, yeah.
Yeah. So. Good movie though. Yeah, you gotta put it in your watch later.
Wait, yeah, you're right. Now I remember. Once you described that scene, I remember exactly what you're talking about because they made fun of that in
There
Scary Movie too.
you go. Now you get it.
It was the same ending.
Same ending, exactly. What's Doofy? Was it Doofy? Yeah.
Doofy, yeah, it was Doofy.
Doofy, yeah.
Doofy and the reporter.
Yes, there you go. That's crazy, man. Anyways, but
Insidious.
but speaking of the San Diego Comic-Con, Arcade 1-Up and everything is getting a revival, and right now they're doing everything right from what we've been seeing, what we've been doing. The prices, though. Well, you know what? It's a luxury item. Let's just put it that way. $649 for an arcade cabinet in your home. But the great thing about it is that they make the cabinets well made. They got 10 cabinets that are coming out this year. And also they're going to be available in the big boy stores. And we're talking about in Costco and Sam's
like
Club.
Jay's and all those other places, Sam's Club maybe.
Sam's Club, yeah, there you go.
Wow.
So yeah.
Can't wait to see them at the Best Buys.
Dude.
I remember, yeah, Best Buy's has them too, yeah.
And Best Buy.
I still love walking around at Best Buy. Love it. Best Buy, please sponsor us because I love walking through your stores.
Yeah, so now they call the cabinets Supreme and Deluxe models. Deluxe models are the regular models, and the Supreme models are considered the XL models. So they are right now going to be rolling those out shortly. Pac-Man is actually been adjusted. There's no Rolling Thunder in the game cabinet now. Disappointing. But of course the usual suspects are still in there. Mappy is still in there. Pac-Man Plus. Miss Pac-Man will not have original Pac-Man in there because it's redundant. You know, because Namco actually did go after the old members of the Arcade 1-Up about having redundancy in every single cabinet. They're always having the same games in every single cabinet. So this new group is doing all the right things now, which is fantastic. I want to try to pull up the page so that way you can kind of see for yourself. It looks really good because right now I'm looking at that outrun. I'm looking right at that outrun. And I want that. If I was
Outrun looks awesome.
If I was gonna spend
Does
any
look
money,
awesome.
if I was gonna spend any money on Arcade 1-Up, that's what I would spend money on.
The fact that it's going to have Rad Rally included in with that.
Yes.
Is,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Ooh.
Rad Rally and Turbo Outrun and
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I want one of these to put in my garage for my kids.
Time to clear out the baby's room.
Yeah, they were like, it looks like he's like, sorry, can you move the baby into the other room?
Yeah. No, look, baby, we moved into this house so baby can have his own room. We got a garage now, so we'll just throw the crap in the garage. It's not like cars parking there anyway.
Like Junior's kitchen.
Wow. Dude, that's crazy, man. Oh, bro. He's like, you know what? You don't mind we put this in there, do you?
So I have to say that a new product that's really kind of making is I love their social media is Evercade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Evercade lately is on fire with their ads.
Yeah. Evercade's been pretty good as of late, though. I've been seeing they've been doing some good work.
Yeah, I love their how to like their swap videos with their games and trading videos and crap.
Yeah.
I went kind of brain dead there for a second.
Well,
no problem.
Here's the cabinets. If you could take a look, these are all the cabinets that are coming out. They actually what they're doing is they're actually clearing out all of the retro or the classic cabinets that was from the old 1-Up, Arcade 1-Up, and whatever they have, they're trying to get rid of it, and they're just doing deep discounts on some of these cabinets. And the newer cabinets, which is still the same license, is going to be re-released with new cabinets, with new buttons. They tighten up controls. They tighten up everything. I mean, even the Yor for freaking Return of the Jedi, they fixed all of that. And they said they are authenticating everything. These people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, and of course at the Comic-Con, they already showed off the Sonic the Hedgehog cabinet.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I want that. I would want that in my
Yeah.
Come on. If
The problem is you gotta make room though. You gotta make some room, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, but listen, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll make room.
I know.
I'll make room. If it's Sonic, I'm making room. Gee, damn. I'm like, you don't need this thing right here, do you? No, we don't need that.
Okay, we're gonna put it right over here then.
Yeah, we could put that downstairs. Yeah, no big deal. And then put it right over there. Boom. Perfect. Absolutely. But from what I've seen, the only caveats are sports licensed ones. Sports licensed games are still having issues with. WWE still is not willing to put in the Legion of Doom in the freaking cabinet. So for the WrestleFest one.
Yeah, I don't want it. I need to have the full roster. If I don't get the full roster, I don't want it.
I don't understand that, man. No Andre the Giant, and no freaking no Legion of Doom. How do you not? How?
And I will give it one thing. That cabinet looks great.
Which wrestling game are you talking about? Are you talking about WrestleFest? Because
no, Superstars.
There's WWF Superstars and there's WWF WrestleFest, which is the second game.
Yeah, both games are actually on the cabinet. And the characters they took out was Andre the Giant.
From Superstars, yes.
And Superstars, and then WrestleFest they took out the Legion of Doom.
That's stupid. That's retarded.
But why? Is it licensing issues?
Yeah, because some stupid licensing thing with the wrestling contracts and whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's stupid. But
yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah, and
you get mad on 30-year-old franchises that they don't make money off of anymore. But when you use it, they sue your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See, that's what I tell.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's what I tell people. I said when it comes to video games and licensing, that's the reason why half of the games that you want to be backwards compatible don't even get released, or let alone don't even get touched. The only way you can get it, if you get it intact if you emulate it, and that's it. If you emulate it yourself, you'll get everything, all the bells and whistles, every single thing, all the licensed music, all that stuff. It's all yours. But if you get the newer versions, they have some red tape all over the place about either likenesses, music, or anything of such and a thing, that even remotely touches anything dealing with a contract. They will not allow you to make it unless you pay a handsome fee. Like for instance, Charles Barkley was actually in an NBA Jam, the new NBA Jam that came out for the Arcade 1-Up a while ago. Well, they're revising it, but now Charles Barkley's been taken out of it because he's refusing to re-up his license. So now Charles Barkley's been taken out of the game cabinet now. You can't make this up. You can't make this up at all. And that's what's so frustrating about it. When I was listening to that stuff, I was like, damn, all this red tape for video games. For video games. Are you kidding me? No one can play the game the way that I remember it. Nobody. For instance, Outrun does not have Sega on any of the cabinet. It does not say Sega. The only reason why? Sega says they don't want their name on the cabinet. And I keep on asking myself, why?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Why?
That is weird.
I don't understand. I mean, this is your baby. Outrun is your baby. You know?
It's like you're playing bastardized versions of these games, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's
It's like they couldn't get. Maybe it's because they couldn't get everything they had, all the products like the Ferrari and all that back in. So Sega's like, this isn't really our game anymore. So yeah, we don't want our name on this.
Yeah, we don't want. It's like they're ashamed or something.
Yeah,
like they don't even want to be part of it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Or maybe, just maybe, they don't want to actually have it, so they have to re-up the license again with the Sega name. Could be that too. That can factor in. The thing about this, they keep on regurgitating the Outrun cabinets, right? Let's just say they keep on bringing them out. The contract's up. Now you still have those cabinets with the Sega name on it. They can't make anymore, so they have to discontinue the freaking Outrun cabinets, and you have to wait for them to hopefully bring out a new contract with Outrun again. That's it's horrible. That's what's so bad about this freaking industry, man. That's what's so bad about it, And I'm hoping against hope that because speaking of backwards compatibility, Xbox actually gets a lot of their games and game licenses back for a lot of the OG Xbox games. Because people are asking for these games and I noticed some of them actually have licenses that are decades ago. And also like Faster Studios, they actually made the Mech Warrior series. They no longer exist, but it's under another contract from another company, so they have to go through all that red tape just to get the license of Mech Warriors, so they can bring it, to Mech Assault to bring it to the OG Xbox, which is the reason why it was not backwards compatible from the get-go. That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
No, the arcades that there's a bar top that I've been interested in picking it up for me and my kids. Okay. Have you guys seen the Evercade Alpha?
Yes,
it did.
I want one of those. I want the Mega Man machine because that thing just looks sick.
I've seen that. Yes, it looks awesome. Yeah. I like that.
Let me see.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. It's actually on.
Yeah, just for a little bar top. I mean, and the fact that it can play their other carts. It's kind of freaking cool too.
I know. I saw those. I even saw the Fatal Fury ones too, and I saw they had the Battletoads one, which is cool. And then they had I saw the Duke Nukem one, and the Tomb Raider runs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good collection of games, man.
Yeah.
Very great collection.
Yeah, I'm very much so interested in definitely picking up their new that new Nexus handheld. That thing's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the Duke Nukem one that has Duke Nukem 3D. It's got even the third person Duke Nukem games. It's got A Time to Kill, and it's also got Land of the Babes though. That was on the PS1.
Let me see. What was the Duke Nukem on 64? Was it
Duke Nukem 64?
Was it just?
I think it was. I think
No,
that was
not just the Duke Nukem. It was the third person one.
Zero
Hour.
Zero Hour. 0 Hour. So Zero Hour. So 0 Hour is getting has a PC restoration thing happening with it right now.
Cool.
And what's really cool about it is not only are we able to get out of 4x3 with it into a 16:9, 1080p 4K resolutions that they're working with. They've also changed the game to first person.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it has changed the dynamic of the game entirely. And now people are like,
it's gonna be harder.
with the first person mode in it, it's now one of the best Duke Nukems.
Listen.
Yeah.
In a game that actually gives you an option to go third person, I'm all for it.
That's cool.
Because because it does change it.
Favorite.
Because I would say that would have been awesome if they did that with Perfect Dark. I think Perfect Dark 0 would have been the perfect candidate for that, because remember, when you roll, it goes to outside view when you roll. So so I'm thinking to myself that they were possibly going to make that into a more of a like a third person type of game instead of third person, which is probably the reason why that the way it looked the way that it did. Because remember, it was very sluggish. I mean, the whole entire game, it was sluggish as heck. I mean, it did look good. I mean, but then again, the bloom effects made everything a little dark and stuff like that. The facials and all that stuff, everything was like dark. It was weird. The color was like weird.
Duke Nukem 0 Hour overclocked.
Overclocked.
That's so check that project out if you get a chance. Duke Nukem 0 Hour overclocked. It is a freaking killer project. And the fact of what these guys have done with this N64 game is absolutely insane. The trailer alone is cool as shit.
Nice. I remember seeing the commercial for 0 Hour, and it was pretty cool, though. Those commercials were over the top.
It's kind of cool seeing that old school third person game actually as a first person finally. It's pretty neat.
Exactly, yeah. I always enjoy the Time to Kill and Land of the Babes too.
Yeah. John St. John's made I think John St. John's made every freaking Duke Nukem game just that much better.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
He is Duke Nukem. You can't get a replacement.
Yeah.
No way.
No, absolutely not. He's gonna be he's gonna be one of those guys when he passes away that they're gonna have to AI his voice just like they've done with Vader now, and just because there's you're not gonna find anybody else to do it.
Yeah.
It's too iconic. It's too.
Yeah, he's nice. No, it's funny. He also voices Big the Cat in Sonic the Hedgehog as well.
Froggy.
Nice. Froggy.
Froggy.
Come back.
You know what surprised me that I learned recently is I was watching a video on Conker's Bad Fur Day, only to find out that the voice actor did it was one voice actor for the majority of the characters in the game.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? That is nuts.
That's nuts. And he did a really good job between the characters. I mean, he did great.
Yeah. Especially you can provide those different voices. That takes talent. That takes a lot of talent to do.
Oh man, oh man. What are you?
Tell us what you're zooming into your camera so much.
Yeah,
so.
we got a nice shot of Taurence's teeth.
Yeah, we got
wow. Okay.
Right.
Hold on.
The camera loves your teeth, dude.
Oh, I know they do. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see something.
Yeah, what? You want us to kiss you, Taurence? I'm sorry, Taurence, but I'm not that kind of guy.
Well, just on the cheek. All right, this. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see.
I need a bag tickler.
Oh, ooh, no! Pause! Bruh. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second. Let me just...
We're zooming right in.
Yeah. Whoa, let's go. Special effects. Whoa!
This is the Taurence's teeth hour.
Uh-huh.
It's the Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up.
Hold on. Hold on.
Zooming in, we're zooming out.
There we go.
It's like a Ren and Stimpy episode. Did they zoom in on someone's mouth?
Oh, dude. All right, hold on. I fixie the fix. I fixie the fix. Oh my.
Stevie.
I understand you want to get your face close, but not too close.
No, not.
I mean, the entire time it's just slowly getting closer and closer. And closer.
It's so close I can read your thoughts.
It's like extreme close up. It's like whoa, whoa.
Yeah, like Wayne's World.
Whoa. Oh man. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see.
It's been doing that the whole show.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Yeah.
Yep.
It was the auto. The auto framing was actually on. That's the reason why. So I'm just trying to fix that right now. Hold on. There we go.
Now you just got to move it up. There you go. There you go.
Perfect.
Just got it.
Got it.
There you go.
Okay,
Good.
now we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans.
Right.
All right. So, anyways, other than that, we can get into the meat and potatoes and everything. We can talk about the wizard. There's a lot to talk about in this movie. Number one, if no one knows what this movie is about, basically, where have you been? All right. Basically,
Which movie we're talking about?
we're talking about the wizard.
The wizard.
We're talking about the wizard.
Oh, The Wizard. Okay, I was about to say
Wizard.
because
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was going to mention another movie about over at San Diego Comic-Con.
No,
so, okay.
no. Well, I mean, there was a lot of movies over at the San Diego Comic.
I mean, yeah, there was a lot though, but there was one movie I couldn't believe they actually did, which I was like, why?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. What movie was that again?
Can we please? I don't want to get into a big discussion. They're making a Matchbox movie with John Cena.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I saw
What? Can we please? Can we just touch on it just a little bit?
Okay, go ahead,
Just
Juan.
a
I didn't
little
want to
bit.
talk too much about it because I
Just a
saw the
little bit.
trailer. I didn't even finish the trailer because it looked so bad.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Matchbox is just trying to revitalize their franchise. Matchbox is trying to revitalize their franchise. Hot Wheels is getting all the love, and Matchbox has been way behind. So what did he do? They hired John Cena to create a crappy movie about Matchbox, and this is like a big promo for Matchbox to revitalize the freaking franchise.
Look at that! Look what Tony's holding.
Hey, there he is! Look at that. Now
It's a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Mustang.
Okay.
Nice.
I got maybe I could talk to you. Okay, Matchbox versus Hot Wheels, circa 1986, 87.
But dude, the movie looks nothing like the movie doesn't even. It looks like a B-rated action movie. It doesn't scream anything about Matchbox to me.
Matchbox should be about cars. Straight up cars.
It's Matchbox.
Just straight up cars.
Dude.
Yes.
It's
It should have been like the Need for Speed movie, just cheesy as shit, just about straight up cars.
Yeah, racing. It's supposed to be about racing. Yes.
They should not have taken themselves seriously with that with Matchbox. They shouldn't have done it. They should have just made it super silly. I don't know, or better yet, they could have made it an animated series. That would have even saved them even more headache. But why? Why? And John Cena seems to want to jump into everything. You notice that?
John Cena will jump on
You
anything.
can't say no.
Anything.
He's following a paycheck.
Oh my God! He's keeping his relevancy by joining into projects that probably suck, but his name will probably ride it for a little while, coasting just a little bit, skimming the waters. Say, hey, John Cena was in it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Matchbox with John Cena. End of story.
So exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell by my yawn.
What a woes of living weave, I swear. Oh goodness gracious. Anyways, okay, that's enough of that. Because you can't even go further with that one. Oh god.
Yeah, I don't want to go further than that one.
All right. So let's talk about a good, bad, good movie. The Wizard. Starring Fred Savage and Bo Bridges, Christian Slater.
Yes.
And of course, who else? Who else was in it? I forgot her name. Oh yes, and of course, Haley. What's her name again? Oh damn, I forgot her name. The one who plays Haley. I have it in front of my face. Oh,
Jenny Lewis.
Jenny Lewis. You know what though? I don't. You know the reason why I hardly know her name, because she does music. She does country music.
Yes, the singer. And
Yeah,
I saw recent pictures of her. She still looks.
She still
doesn't
looks
look
good.
too bad.
Okay, when I was younger, when I was a young lad, I did have a crush on that redhead.
Oh, of course you did.
Oh my god, dude! Listen,
No.
those bangs. I love her bangs. Her bangs are cute and stuff like that. She actually did another show called Brooklyn Bridges, I think it was called. I don't know. I forgot what it was.
I can look it up.
It was a another show, but it was short lived. It only had 2 seasons. But anyway, she was in a movie as well, and the story is basically about a young boy, who actually wanted to go to California. California was what you hear all the time.
California.
Turns out that he's been running away from home a lot with a little lunchbox that has a whole bunch of trinkets.
He's a naughty boy.
Okay, and basically his folks, his real mother, they actually she actually got married into a family. Basically, Corey, who was actually the second son, and of course Christian Slater being the oldest. Bo Bridges plays as the father, and they actually divorced because there was an incident that actually happened under what's it called? Nick actually was supposed to watch over the kids, and it turns out that his the younger boy's twin sister, died in water. From that point on, because there was actually, because there was arguments ensued, most likely, and they actually separated. Now, that's what.
Also, before you go further, Jenny Lewis, I did see the show. She was on Webster, and she was on The Golden Girls.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but now she's she's singing right now.
She's singing. She actually did some late night promotions for her albums and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
So, anyways, the long story short, make shorter. Corey decides to rescue his brother, get him out of the home that they put him in, and go on this wild trip across the 3 states to go to this championship, which actually, got this crackpot idea that actually came with this girl named Haley that they actually met up in a bus stop, and they decided to create a deal. If they decide to go with her to actually go over there, they'll split the money between the 3 of them, and if they win, because they found out that this young boy actually had a talent playing video games very, very well. So ensues the adventure, the traveling the states, and then of course there's other misadventures as well, because they actually hired a bounty hunter. What's it called? Mr. Bateman. What's it called? Mr. Oh goodness gracious, I forgot his name now. The bounty.
I just want to say, the actor who played the father in the movie, he also played Jonathan Brandon's father in Sidekicks as well.
That's right. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bo Bridges?
Yeah, Bo Bridges. Yeah, Bo Bridges actually also was in Jerry Maguire as well. You know, he actually played as
That's correct.
father as
That's Lebowski's brother.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, great actor. I mean, a great cast.
Yeah.
But the whole entire movie was kind of crazy. But what we the title of our show is based on is anything that happens in that movie, can it actually work in modern ages?
Well,
And we are going to go through all these different sections and parts and stuff like that and have a little fun with it and say, hey, okay, yeah, that works, but no, not really, and why, kind of thing. So, let's go. I guess we could get started with the whole running away kind of thing. You know, traveling across the states. Now, in this modern age, it's just very, very dangerous to be traveling alone. Take this. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. There's a lot of wackos out there today. A lot
Look,
of
I
wackos.
can see this movie going completely
You
different.
didn't catch my reference. You didn't catch my reference. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't catch my reference. Oh my god. Oh man, I had to do that. All right, but anyway, go ahead.
We're gonna send Navi to your house to shout "Hey" at you all day.
But
hey!
yeah, but yeah. The fact is that Corey went into the home so easily, just walked in, just casually, you know, and said, "Hey, we're going to do a little traveling," you know, and then they jump into a freaking hostess truck. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're a good hostess driver, I'm pretty sure you can actually see there's two kids in your back of your freaking truck eating up your Twinkies and ho-hos, okay?
And your cupcakes.
And cupcakes, yeah, exactly. And so my question is, I mean, in realism, will that even work? I don't see that. I would say that they'll probably go to the next stop and call the authorities and find out where these kids actually are supposed to go.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
of course.
theory. That's my theory. So
That's best case scenario.
well, okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's
Like,
best case scenario.
Nowadays,
I mean, we've seen the news recently,
Oh,
right? With
Lord.
the delivery drivers and trucks and crap. So
Woo. Woo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I don't think it would work.
No.
It would not work.
No.
No.
No, definitely
the
not.
whole
No,
premise
they're
of
not.
this movie to do it in 2026
That's
would
kinda
have to be
hilarious.
changed.
Now, let's have a little fun with it. What
Sure.
would you change? Like, for instance, the whole idea of him escaping a home just to get him away to go to California. How would it even work in modern times? They can't very well hitchhike because that would be a game over.
Yeah.
You'd
because
have to
not a
change
lot of
where they're
wackos
coming
out there
from.
that
Make
don't
them
fit
California
with
residents.
Hey, social media train.
Ah, yes, that makes
Bounce
sense.
from house to house to house. Freaking having people that'll put you up, catch you, move you. Although, you know, that could end up kind of scary in itself. But
That's true. That's true. That's so true.
But yeah, like I said, dude, there's a lot of wackos out there today, man.
Oh,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, which, you know, that could add just turmoil to the movie. The fact that they got caught by one of them and had to get away from him.
Yeah, that would be a very
It's
short.
a whole different movie now.
That would be a very short movie. It would
This movie's changing quickly.
It would become a thriller. It would become
Yeah.
a thriller than an actual comedy. You know.
It becomes Taken now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Taken. Ready the Wizard? The little kid gets taken?
Goddamn! Oh, jeez.
I have a very
I will
particular
find you.
set of skills. I can play Super Mario 3 like you've never seen.
Oh my God. I will find you, and I will kill you. Oh man. So the bounty hunter's name. You know, speaking of bounty hunter. Okay.
He looks like a whip.
Yo.
I could take it.
Yeah.
Looks like a what?
Like a young, like what's it called, a weeb Undertaker?
The bounty hunter, the guy with the glasses, the one who was chasing the kids, who was trying to bring him back.
What was it? Putman. That's his name, Putman. Now, this guy. This guy.
He touched my breath.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that part. We're gonna get to that part.
I know.
Hold on.
Sorry,
We're going wait here. Hold on. We're gonna save that part. We're gonna save that part. Okay, now, now Putman, this dude, okay. Number one, he's number one. He's a complete sacco. Now, any of his antics, would it work in modern days? I don't think so. I would say that if, you know, the guy took, I mean, obviously the father took out a shovel and everything and started smashing up his car the wrong way, I would go after his windshield. I don't know why he was actually aiming for the bumper. He was aiming for the side mirror. I was like, dude, you have a freaking heavy shovel. Why aren't you going after the windshield? Now.
Yeah, whack his ass.
Okay, so I'm looking at case scenario.
I would have whacked his ass with that freaking shovel.
If he was, I mean, look, I get he was upset because he was slashing his tires, okay? And I don't know how much he must have paid for his tires and everything because he had to get them replaced with white walls, but, you know, that's another story all in its own. I would say that, you know, that part alone would have been a whole different ball game in today's standards. Now, number one, this guy was a fool. He was doing it in public. He's slashing a guy's tires. What makes you think that no one's going to snitch on either side? They're not going to sit right there eating their breakfast burrito and everything and saying, oh, look outside. The guy's slashing someone's tires. Yeah, look at that.
This guy's attacking with the shovel. No, people will pull out their cell phones and record that.
That's what I was fixing.
Yes.
Sister Bertha, better than you's already got her cell phone out recording the shit out of you.
Exactly. It would have been viral. It's like, dude, look at this guy slashing this guy's tires. Oh, shoot. Look at this. Wow. Yeah. Bruh. You know, and not only that, you can't smoke inside any of the diners anymore. So he walked in, with a cigarette and everything. He's like, "Hey, did you see someone's kids? Right? You see these kids?
That's cut off.
You know, that's you know that would never ever happen in today's standards. And not only that, but, let's rewind. Them going into the bus stop. Now. There's, you know, the first thing he says, he's like, I would like to get two tickets to California, please, right? And he's like, oh, would you like to, you know, wouldn't the guy actually say, okay, these kids are trying to, you know, are trying to go somewhere, you know, and then he saw the cop and they went into the back. Would they allow the kids to go into the back area like that, you know, just on a whim?
I'm pretty sure they couldn't even buy the tickets today without a driver's license.
Yeah, just thank you. You want number one. You need an ID. That's one. You need to have a supervision, which is two. And
ID to drive, yes, ID to drive. But if you're gonna buy like maybe a ticket to somewhere, most of the time you don't need an ID.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, for a ticket.
For a ticket?
I don't remember.
Yeah, probably Greyhound. Well, for a Greyhound bus, I mean, yeah, that's true. You can do it anytime.
For an airplane, sure, but not like a bus or something.
Okay, argument taken.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's change it up. Okay, so obviously
I've been busted by myself when I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Well, yeah. That's true too. Okay, so
Well, y'all New York kids are different.
Well,
it's like normal.
I guess it depends on where you are. I guess every single state might have a different policy or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on what state it is, though, because there's kids out there that actually would you know, their parents would tell them that, hey, you're gonna buy this ticket to go here, to go there, and then that'll be it, though.
Well, they are in Utah.
From the parents.
Yeah, well, they are in Utah. They're in Utah and they're trying to get tickets and everything to go to California, 2 states over. You know.
Well, that might just be people thinking that they're trying to leave
the
state of Utah.
At the end of the day.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
The first thing I see if a bunch of kids try to buy tickets is, I'm calling the cops. Where are their parents?
Yeah.
Nobody didn't make it that far. what ticket seller would
Right.
just, hey, let's give a bunch of kids these tickets?
That is true, and for that amount, that's $220.
You could get in trouble for that, dude, if you just went through.
That's $226.
Sometimes for those kids, you're in trouble, dude.
They did have a lot of money on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
But here's the thing, though. If anybody knew that these kids was carrying $226, dude, those kids will get kidnapped and they'll rob them.
Yeah.
Well, that actually happened later in the movie. I think it would have been a worst case scenario at that point, but we'll get to that. See, the fact is that they didn't have the lack of money, right? And then they asked me, I have $6.70. Where was that going to lead us? And then he said,
over $600
nowhere.
today.
He said nowhere.
Yeah, no kidding.
He said nowhere. You know, it's $34 just to St. George, Utah. St. George, Utah, and everything's literally like the next town over, and that's like $34 for that. That's 2 towns over, whatever it is. So
where were they headed?
You know, they actually because he asked them, how much can $6.70 get you? $6.70. And they said, then the guy said nowhere. He said $34. It's $34 just to St. George, Utah, and that's like, I think there's like several miles down the road or whatever it is. And that's only That's $34. Wouldn't that be a red flag to somebody say, hey, these kids are trying to go somewhere, but they can't afford it? $6.70. Come on.
One would think.
Exactly. That's what be like. All right, kids, just wait right here, and I'd make a phone call.
Yeah, but the cop. But here's the thing. Here's a caveat. The cop walked in, and they actually kind of got spooked. They got spooked. So because Corey was like, okay, well, let's get out of here.
They were going away because that cop looks suspicious, and then they're gonna think that, oh, if these cops see us, they're gonna report them. So they were smart enough to get out of there.
So yeah, he was letting them on and stuff like that. Okay, now the impossibility. He only left them alone for like, who knows, 5-10 minutes. 50,000 Double Dragon. I played Double Dragon for 10 minutes. I barely hit 26.
Dude,
okay.
If you get 50,000 Double Dragon, you'll be at almost like the end of the game.
There's no damn way he can finish the whole entire game in literally like in that span of time. This impossible.
Dude, it was less than 2 minutes.
Unless he hacked the game.
Minutes.
Hey, it's Hollywood magic, man.
Hey, did you see the Last Action Hero?
Oh,
yeah, come on now.
Last Action Hero.
Oh yeah. We do have area codes. Yeah. Okay. So 555. But there's only 9,999 possibilities that they with 555. And then he says, but we do have area codes. Bro. Okay, he had a point though. He
50,000 Double Dragon. That's actually. What's funny? That's actually an achievement in Double Dragon Neon. Did you know that?
That's right. Yes, that's right. 50,000.
I think I hit it.
50,000 Double Dragon. That's right. Oh my gosh, that's an awesome Easter egg. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Throw back to the Wizard. But they were fans of the Wizards, of course.
Of course.
Yes, indeed. So anyway, Haley. Here enters Haley, a person who basically lives by herself. Basically hangs out with a bunch of truckers. Basically the mother and father, I guess was not in the picture. So she's actually traveling alone. Why? Who knows? I have no idea. They didn't really get that much detail. But she got curious and followed them into the back and said, hey, let's do a bet. Now, in modern times, do you think a bet would actually come off that easy? No. I don't think so.
No, not happening.
No. There's no other way.
No.
Because number one, he kicked ass at a Double Dragon. Okay? He said he kicked ass at a Double Dragon. Now, why would a mention of a bet come into that conversation? It felt kind of weird that it was entered into the conversation. He's like, you want to bet? And then she's like, how much? $6.70. Now, of course, she said, I don't have $6.70. He's like, well, you got a bus ticket. You can cash it in. Yeah. Okay, I don't know about you, but young kids hustling like that, holy cow! I don't know. But you let's discuss this. What kind of situation would actually even remotely happen in that's like a 1 in a million shot that something like that would actually even come up in a conversation? Talk to me.
I don't think it's coming up.
I thank you. I agree. So,
Yeah.
But the why? Why do you think it was just like a random, like literally a random? Like why would a bet come out at random for just for the dollars and cents, so to speak?
I mean, did she see the money though? Did she say they have money?
Well, I mean, she did say. Well, he did say $6.70.
Well, I mean, $6.70 in the '80s was a hell of a lot more money than it is today.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for little kids too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, $6.70 in 1980, you're rich.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense. That does make sense. 200.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could buy a couple of action figures with that money back then.
Yeah.
That was almost $20 today, dude.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is
They walk
true.
around, those kids walking around with righteous bucks.
Dude, yeah, you know what? Now that you put it that way, holy crap, that is like walking around with like almost like $200
Think about it. You
inside
got to
your
think
pocket.
of
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, shit, a candy bar was freaking 20 cents?
Yeah, that's right.
No, a candy bar was
Hey,
like
gum
50 cents.
was
Yeah.
like 10 cents. Gum was like 10 cents or something
The
like that.
bazooka guns were
Yeah.
5 or 10 cents.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That's crazy. I still feel like that bet was out of random. Now, the fact is that she had the money in her hand. How? I mean, basically, he bet $6.70. Okay. How does it go to $34 and everything? Can I get 2 tickets to St. George? How much more? How did it up the ante? Do the math. $6 plus $6 is $12. Where did the other money come from?
That's a goof.
Big goof. It's a big goof.
They goofed it.
Yeah.
If you did you go on IMDb? If you go on IMDb, they have a list of goofs and of goofs that they have, and they'll show you a list on what doesn't make sense. IMDb has it in all their movies. List.
So,
That's one of my
I
favorite
just looked it
sections.
up. I just looked it up.
Okay.
And you said they were traveling, 2 towns over?
Yes.
So, at a maximum, probably less than 100 miles.
Yeah. 2 towns?
Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, I just looked up on just typed some shit into freaking Google real quick, just kind of do this. Looks like a short trip under 100 miles on Greyhound. You can get on the bus for $10.
Okay. So St. George, St. George, Utah is when? So depending on where they were compared to where they're going, is that the border of?
They're trying to rip these kids off.
I think they probably are. $34.
Dude, they were so look at the facts right here. Why is the price jumping like that? And then we looked that up.
Yeah, look that up. Yeah, look that up real quick because
No, we just did. They're trying to rip the kids off.
Yeah,
dude.
the prices are completely off the rails. Now, if you look at today's standards, those prices are highly inflated. So that means that $226 they were asking for will be like a flight to freaking California from here.
Yeah.
There's no damn way.
Yeah.
There's no damn way that a bus ride two cities over, two states over is going to be 226. No.
Yeah, like my flight from here to Minneapolis was like 200 and around $240 something round trip.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just baffled. I'm just baffled how how they come up with these prices in the movie. If they're just throwing randoms. They're like, oh, $34. You know, oh, here I got the $34. Give me the 2 tickets.
Yeah, they had to make it sound unobtainable to them.
That must have been that. But the crazy part is, I'm trying to do the math. The math's not mathing. $6. If you bet $6, okay. Let's just say friendly bet. Okay, you put the money on the table. Unless you up the ante and said I raise you, they didn't raise nothing. They said $6.70. That's what they bet. That was the bet. If she bet $6.70 against his $6.70, that amounts to $13.40. That is nowhere near $32 to get to go anywhere. Where did the other money come from? See, he must have grabbed.
And here's the other thing I gotta say is, so they bet the $6 and whatever cents for the bus ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
But the bus ticket is a single bus ticket.
One way. Yeah, one way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I just noticed that too. And she was asking for 2 tickets. Oh,
Those kids have an end game on how to get home.
Oh, my. Yo.
This is badly planned, dude.
That whole
So they're betting
entire
for one ticket just to sneak the other person on the bus
that
after they
whole
get off.
entire
Like,
scene does not. It's just, yo. I think that scene was just completely thrown together. It was like, oh, let's make it sound. I guess they wanted to get past that part, you know. And then of course, you know, they went to the diner and he's playing Ninja Gaiden, and they said this is the second time through, and he hasn't taken a hit yet. Now, take a look at the life bar.
Okay.
How many hits?
So I don't remember how many hits though, but he did get. But it shows his life bar though, right?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
So and if you look at his life bar, it looks like he's almost close to death. Isn't that right?
No. Actually, matter of fact, it was actually because he got hit once. I think he got hit once. His life bar was like pretty much almost at max, but it has four bars taken away. So he got hit. So
and they were playing, and that was the scene where New Kids of the Block was playing on The Right Stuff was on, right?
We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into the music in the movie also.
Hey, dude, I love the soundtrack to that.
Yeah, the soundtrack was cool.
It was great.
But yeah. So anyway, you know, and then he said, here's a wizard. Now here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's a lot of things that don't make sense in this scene. It's like, oh, if you don't want him to come into a home, right? When he actually, she picked up a magazine, a random magazine, mind you. She found a video game magazine, so casually got to that page, ripped out a piece, and shows Video Armageddon. Now, that doesn't. No. Unless she reads the magazines, like a lot.
Maybe she. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe she probably already knew this magazine. She probably is already aware of it, though, and maybe she's seen that magazine before.
That's too obvious, though. I mean, the thing is funny though, because when he got to that scene and she just she's like, oh, if you don't want to, she picks out one of the magazines, video game magazine. She goes to the centerfold of that particular magazine, rips out a centerpiece, and then lays the magazine down and says Video Armageddon. Okay, by chance. Oh, what about this tournament? She knew about the tournament? Does she play video games like that? Hey.
Who knows? Maybe she has.
Maybe.
Why would she know? Why would she know about this though? Like, why would she know about when she pulled that magazine out, and then she knew about the whole Video Armageddon thing?
Well, then again,
maybe
she was
she's already aware of it.
Or maybe because she was born in Reno. That's probably the reason why.
Because it's a big video game tournament, it's all over around the West Coast. So she probably heard of it around.
Yeah, but it was weird though how just by chance, video game contest, just by chance. I'm still trying to get. I'm trying to wrap my head around that particular scene. Maybe I'm thinking too hard, but the thing is though, it's like, how those randoms just kind of match up together. I know they want to get the story along, but I'm just
I can't right now.
you know, really. But
I looked up bullet points for like all of the like a itemized list of everything horrible in this movie. And I came across one bullet point and it said old man in a Speedo.
Oh God, yes!
Oh,
Yo, God! Dude, he's like, have you seen these kids? No, and a random guy with a freaking Speedo walks up and everything. Old guy with the freaking Speedo. Yo. I said, damn, you can't unsee that part. And, and young kids in the theater.
That scene was horrifying.
The young kids in the theater.
I pulled it up. It's awful. It's absolutely atrocious.
Oh.
No one should see that ever. Not for any reason
it's
ever.
It's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie, man. And you have an old man in the Speedo walking up casually on a full frame. Not even a half frame.
Full frame. And I love how the bounty hunter is just like appalled. This dude's next to him.
Putting that in.
They can't. Oh my God.
And I forgot about the bounty hunter wearing a damn bolo tie.
Yes, that's another thing.
Oh yeah.
That's now here's okay. Oh yeah, we got this is several parts of the thing. The bounty hunter has a lot of bullet points in the thing. I really gotta point out. Oh
yeah, I mean,
man,
there were so many scenes where he should have gotten his ass whooped.
Oh yeah,
and he should have been like done already.
But it's crazy.
For the shit that he went through.
It's crazy. No, now, okay. Before we get into that, I gotta talk about this one part though.
Sure.
She actually went into. Oh
Holy
God!
shit.
There it is. Oh God!
Oh,
hey yo!
That is pretty horrible.
Hey yo!
That is horrible.
Oh, that is. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Thank you, Tony, for God's sakes, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh God! My eyes! Oh!
Before Taurence has a heart attack.
Oh my Lord! Ah! Wow! It was up his cheeks too, man. That's just horrible, bro.
God.
Flossing. Wait.
We're like 2 Christmas hams.
Oh, bro.
I try to focus on the chick though, but it's like right out there.
Yeah, it's just right there. It's
exactly. There. I was trying to do my hardest look at the chick in the red, but it was hard.
Oh man. Woo. Anyway, let's get into their misadventures of the trips. The hitchhiking. Now, they're on the truck, just casually, counting cash. Sitting right there, counting up the money.
Oh yeah, that was such a stupid thing to do.
Once, twice, 3 times. Listen, number one, never flash cash. Don't matter where you are. These guys are freaking offering you a ride. You're not offering them a dime. And they're going to look in the back casually and everything, see you cashing dollars, and you seeing them pull over? Dude, I would be like, oh, dude, they're pulling over.
These kids got money. We can just take it away from them.
Yeah.
What? They're small.
Let's bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of here. Nope, just casually. Come on now. And these people are chasing after them? My God.
Those kids are dumb.
Yeah, and then
this movie is one big Amber Alert.
Oh, 100%.
Here, Corey, take the money.
It's one big Amber Alert.
This is one big what not to do when you run away from home.
Yes. So bad. I don't understand the awareness of these children were not there. They thought they were safe. They
were the luckiest kids alive.
They're in a stranger's truck.
Were they lucky?
Driving to who knows where, with cash in their hands, and then just so happens that the guy just kind of leisurely looked back, saw them counting cash, and he said, "Oh, let's slow down, Earl. Go on the other side and everything. We're going to take these kids' cash." Now you're lucky they're nice, because it could have gone completely south from there.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
You know.
People would rob your ass for $100 back then, no problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
rob these kids. They're lucky they rob them. They just kick them off their truck.
Yeah.
You guys both remember 80s New York? You couldn't even flash $5, dude.
Dude.
Your ass would get bugged.
You can't flash any money during that time.
Yeah.
Dude. So basically, the impossibilities were completely there. There is no damn way that anything like that, you make it look easy. There is no damn way that you're going to be able to get away with that. And even in modern times, I don't think that they'll probably look at you like this. No.
Half the shit they get away with in this wouldn't happen in modern times.
No.
You would have to rewrite this entire movie
You
to make it make sense for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's no. I don't even think there should be a scene. I don't even think it would be a scene. You know, they'll probably catch an Uber. I bet you they'll probably catch an Uber. You know, they were like, but then again, you have to need a credit card for Uber. They didn't have a credit card. Oh, yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah, of course you kids can't have a credit card.
Credit cards are still brand new, like fairly new back then too.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah. Also, around that time, that's right.
They've barely been around like what, 10 years maybe.
I think the most popular cards was like Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. Yeah, that makes sense. And I know American Express actually, believe it or not, were just coming into fruition around that time.
It would have almost made more sense for them if they would have taken one of their dad's credit cards to go on the trip.
That's probably what they would have to do, right? Still somebody.
Because look at Home Alone 2.
Oh God! Oh, wow, we got talking.
Yeah, but if it happens today, Dad gets a notification on his bank app on his smartphone.
Absolutely, immediately.
And they could just and they could turn out the phone with the touch of a button. Click.
Right.
Yeah, I literally can't go out to eat for lunch breaks without my wife texting me going, "Really? That's where you went today?"
You can't get away with nothing. Where did you eat?
Keep that part a secret.
Where did you eat? What did you get? Why did you go to this restaurant? Nothing. What?
And you know what's really stupid is it won't be the restaurant. It won't be like when I went to like these real nice restaurants for lunch. No. It's like you went to Arby's. Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Oh, well, and Cozy, you say, and I keep doing it too, Vet.
There's my wife.
Yes. Welcome. Oh my gosh, man. Yes.
Welcome. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you indeed. Well, you know what? I don't get away with it either. I would have to tread lightly. When I do my shopping. I mean, she's in the other room, so I have to be careful. I have to use choice words.
I hope she jumps in the chat. I hope your wife jumps in the chat, dude. I will giggle too.
Dude, I make sure that I take out cash and do cash transactions instead of credit card transactions. That's just between me and you. I hope she didn't hear that, but that's just exactly what I would do. So that would hide.
It's forever now. She can listen to this at any time.
Okay.
Yeah, hey,
I retract that statement.
I just
tell my wife, like, you want it? You just message me and I'll pick it up on the way home.
Exactly. Just see.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it safe, say I would go and say, what would you like, hon? That would say. That's
what I'd say anyway, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't go out somewhere and not bring something back.
No, of course not.
What's the matter with you?
I would never.
Yeah.
Okay, there was only once, and believe it or not, I got chastised for it for like an entire week. But that's beside the point. It was because I wanted. Number one, I was thirsty and I was hungry, and I was actually on the way home, and I didn't want to wait for the bus, and I decided to get myself a little something. Okay.
Unless it's something gross that I know she will not like, I will always bring something back.
My wife is very picky about what she eats. So,
jeez.
So yes, she is. She's very, very picky. So I'm always mindful about what.
Dorian said, "Get her fries."
Well, that's true.
Just get her fries. Here you go.
Yeah, get her fries. Bring her back fries, and she'll be happy.
Hey,
Just be
just-
happy I got
Oh,
you.
you thought of me, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, hey, listen, I got you some fries, okay? End the discussion. I was hungry.
Hey, when in doubt, just buy our Arby's or Popeyes.
That's
Well,
it.
we have no Arby's nearby, nothing, but Popeyes.
It's not hard. Just get
Popeyes
whatever
works.
you're having and bring us a side.
Yeah, Popeyes works.
It's super easy.
Yeah,
That's
It's
it.
not.
FYI, I would like to point out one thing. I will probably be having now to bring home Arby's one day and Popeyes one day. So
there you go.
See,
Yeah.
dude, she just said in the chat, fries equals peace.
Yes,
All,
fries equals peace.
all wives love fries, dude.
But yeah,
absolutely. And the words "I don't want anything" means get her fries.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Yes, it does.
Listen.
Sweetie, is that true?
Listen. Our second halves always go by the certain parables of I don't want any means she wants something. I don't want any means she's, or I don't know means oh yeah she knows but you should know by now kind of thing because but it always works that way because think about this. I remember when he's like when I went to get to go
Dorian.
like, when I go to a certain aisle, would you like to get this? Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what I want. Now I don't know what I want. That means you should know by now. I mean that's just it's weird because it's in riddles. You should know by now.
They just want to start shit with you, Taurence. That's it.
But see that's the thing. When you get married, when you get married,
they have to kick your ass every
you
now
have-
and then.
you
to keep
have
you
to-
in line.
you have to
You
you
gotta
have to
get
know.
taken down a notch here and there. I get it.
It's like this thing, you know. The dude. When we go get something from the store.
They keep you balanced, dude. That's why you marry them.
Well, that's true. Exactly. So
Yeah.
so basically,
It's a balance, dude. We joke about it, but that's what it is.
Exactly. And it
Oh,
keeps,
100%.
and
They
it
keep
keeps
you
you on
from
your
going too
toes.
far and being a jackass.
And it keeps you on your toes, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it for it. But the thing is, though, I learned. Okay, earlier in our relationship, I learned the hard way. When she says, "I'm not that hungry," that means she is. I actually said, "Oh, you're not that hungry? No problem. Nothing. We'll just go there." She did not speak to me for the rest of the time. She kept on giving me dirty looks. Every single restaurant, every single spot we passed by, I keep on looking her way, and she's like, I keep on asking her, "What's wrong?" Nothing. What's wrong? Nothing.
Oh, if you had to ask what's wrong, you were already screwed from the start.
Listen, but this is early in I learned.
Yeah, that's funny.
The communication thing was actually starting to click. I was like, oh boy, I screwed up big time. Oh boy, is there?
Yeah,
so,
that's your fault for not knowing about this.
and then
You got yourself in that position.
I redeemed myself. By saying, you know what? I feel like Cinnabon. I'm gonna get you a Cinnabon. Her eyes lit up like Vegas.
Oh,
I said,
no shit.
and I said,
Dude, Cinnabon is love, dude.
Oh,
You'll make anybody happy with
I
that.
no
got,
shit.
I got to the Cinnabon with the extra icing. I redeemed myself. I redeemed myself.
Dude. That's a gift
I redeemed
of love.
myself. I showed her the way. I showed her the way with the Cinnabon. Yes, Cinnabon, extra icing, boom. Love. Pure love. She was giving me hugs. She was eating. She was smiling. It was great. The afternoon was saved. If I did not hit that Cinnabon, yeah, I would have been sailed down the river. Exactly. What's that? We all eat floats down here. Oh my gosh. Floats. Wait. Oh, okay. I get the reference. Dorian said we all eat floats down here. He's referring to it, but floats, root beer floats. If you're talking about root beer floats, I'm all in. Friendlies. If you ever went to Friendlies actually had the best root beer floats that I've ever had. Ice cream, everything on it. Oh, I love root beer floats. Anyway. Going to root beer floats. Okay, but anyway, get back to the wizard because we're about to almost out of time. One more reference we gotta talk about. the part, because we have to jump into it, the part with the touch my breast part. Okay, this part right here. This is very questionable. We have to talk about this. They had to cut. She had to come up with a plan, because basically what happened was Putnam actually ran into the arcade, grabbed Jimmy, was about to walk out with him. She had to say, "We're too late." Ah! She touched my breast, dude. Every single freaking security guard from all corners of the freaking was running his way. That's and basically it was like, wait, what are you doing? Look, this kid's with. He's like, I got a little cussy in my pocket. He's like, what are you doing? Put me down! And he's running out that other way. Now, I wonder how far the interrogation went, because he actually got released literally that evening. And here's another thing. How the heck did he find out where Haley lived? The Freedom of Information Act. I mean that's what I heard. But at that time, I don't know how that actually works. He actually was able to dial the operator and find out exactly who she is and where she lived over a phone call.
How the hell would the operator have that info? Have your name and address. That's about it.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay.
And this would be a kid.
Yes, Haley.
They wouldn't be registered.
Right.
So
So my question is, does she have a trailer of her own? Is a trailer under her name? That doesn't make any sense. How many Brooks actually lived in Reno alone? Let alone having first name Haley, and Haley being her age, having a trailer of her own. I'm sorry. That doesn't register with me. How does that work? How does it even work? Explain this to me.
The more that you dive into this, the more that this is completely falling apart, and the more that it just further emphasizes that this was a movie built around showcasing video games.
Yes,
I saw it as one big Super Mario 3 commercial. That's what I remember it for.
Yeah,
all they use kid Super Mario 3.
Put the story into they just talk about the story, but they just didn't even think it through. They said, just put it out there. Doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. Just put it out there.
I literally looked up online to see all the games that were showcased in this thing, and the product placement for the video games was ridiculous.
Oh, insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nuts.
The Legend of Zelda, Ninja Turtles, it's actually Adventures of Link. Let's see, what else was in there?
Metroid, Contra, Mega Man 2. Double Dragon.
Double Dragon. Rad Racer.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
the Power Glove, as awful as that was. Okay.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. That part right there alone was like the most ultimate scene that anybody could talk. This is the most talked about scene. Still to this very day. They said Lucas was a badass. 97 games, knew everything about the 97 games that he had. And 97 games at that time, and that age, that's a lot of games.
That's like almost a whole library.
Yeah. 97 freaking games.
It is a whole.
And he has a posse with him. That means he's that damn good. So he's like, he's got.
He's the cool kid in town.
He's the cool kid in town. He has a freaking case with his name on it, and with the freaking Power Glove in there. He click it up.
Yeah, he's probably an original snob.
Yeah,
that's what he was.
It's crazy, bro. You see that right there? And he pops it in there. He says the Power Glove, and he's showing it off to the chick, obviously to Haley. Haley's getting all and stuff like that, getting all starry-eyed, seeing that he's kicking ass with a freaking Power Glove. And then he turns around, and everything's all cool, and everything, holding his jacket like this, saying,
Check this out.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Check this out. To have the Nintendo 97 games and all that nonsense from 1989, that's $4,520 back then.
Damn!
Today would be $11,500.
He was a rich snob. He had to be a rich snob.
$11,500 today.
That's what I'm saying. His parents is probably rich. He's a rich little snob with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Dude.
Yeah, bro, because the Power Glove was like $75. I think about each game was like what, $45?
Yeah, give or take. That's
So we have. Kid was so lucky.
So we have a movie about an autistic child that gets away from his parents.
This movie just falls apart.
That literally gets caught and thrown into a mental institution. That kids then just walk into and capture back. They travel to California on $6. What in the hell is going on in this movie?
This movie is silly.
Number one, when you go to Universal Studios, there's no damn way they allow you to get off that ride like that. That's one. Two, there's security all around. I don't understand how the hell they actually got in there. You know,
if the security was so tight as it was back in the day, they would have kicked that bounty hunter out of the park already. For doing
in handcuffs.
The thing that's got me, the thing that's got me blown away is they've got an autistic kid that got away, and they thought to send a bounty hunter and one police officer after him.
Why a bounty hunter? I mean, what? Like, if you know what a bounty hunter actually does, you're like, huh?
That don't make sense.
They hunt kids for money. They hunt
even the
down
movie bounty
kids
hunters
for
don't
money.
do that.
But
Of course not.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
I've seen Dog the Bounty Hunter episodes. I know they don't go after kids.
No, they
No,
don't.
he arrests a perp and he gives him McDonald's.
To those kids, that's what it was. He was paid to try to bring him back. That's all it was.
Yep.
Maybe they should have called him a private detective or something, man, because that would make so much more sense than a bounty hunter to look for a kid.
I feel like the entire town should have been out looking for the autistic child.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, that's
the cop said that they've been called several times before. He said, because remember, he said we don't have the manpower or the pursuing runaways. This is actually not the only time that this kid actually escaped the house. This is not the only time. This must have been several times, probably hundreds of times. And they got sick of it. And they said, okay.
Yeah, that one cop that they had in the town, he left to go find the kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
This kid a beagle? He just keeps escaping.
Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
He sucks at his job.
Okay, now we gotta talk about.
Can we talk about how the people that this is what annoyed me so much to this day. When I see people on TV or movies, they take their controllers, okay?
Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
Oh boy!
And play their games like this.
Oh my God, dude!
Dude, they did that in commercials too.
Yo, why?
Why do they
I
do that?
hate that. It used to annoy me as a kid, and annoys me now.
What is
And they
this?
still do that shit.
Who plays like this?
I have never
Nobody.
all my decades of doing this stuff. I've not seen one person do that.
Yes.
Matter of fact, no, that's not true. My sister, when she played video games, she actually did do that a lot, racing cars like this.
I can see that.
You know, and I'm
Yeah.
saying, I said,
No,
you're
I'm
not
talking
gonna
about
make it.
adults. I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about
Oh,
adults.
adults. Well,
Look, I will say
As an actor
now.
who's never played a video game.
Look, I will say that my hands don't move, but when I get to playing games and I'm racing, my entire body will lean.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Racing games, yeah.
That's doable. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just instinct, dude. It's so realistic.
That is
Yeah, it's like, okay, going around the curve, going around the other curve.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, anyway, all I know is, and I'm saying because we're actually running into minutes. The soundtrack back then. Now you notice that a lot of the old is new. The old is new. Okay, New Kids on the Block, Bobby Brown. I forgot the Real Life. there's a lot of these artists and everything who actually lent their music into this film. People are saying that a lot of those soundtracks and everything are relevant because they say, "Hey, oh, I heard this in the Wizard. Oh, I heard this in the Wizard." Dude, like real life, Send Me an Angel. People said there's two movies that song actually was related to: Teen Wolf 2, and of course, The Wizard. People actually refer more to The Wizard than they do to Teen Wolf 2.
Oh yeah, Teen Wolf 2 was a disaster.
Yeah, don't get me started with that one.
I skipped it back then.
Yeah, it was bad.
No Michael J. Fox, I'm not in.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother unload in itself.
Yeah. We can, you know what? We could actually do a whole different show around movies like that too. But, I was thinking about doing something like that anyway. But long story short, we're just about out of time. If you guys have any references that from the Wizard that you say, hey, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work in modern times. Go ahead and hit in the chat the thing. We have 187 subscribers. It's been awesome. If you like this video, any other videos that we do, hit the like and also share. It helps with the algorithms of our show. Keeps us relevant so that we can see us more often. And also hit the bell notification so you can keep us in your radar. We got new shows all the time. If you have not seen it yet, the new GTTV episode just popped up. Episode 3 has some nice little gems inside there. If you want to take a look at that. And Johnny, I know that you like the beginning of that one. I know you like the beginning of that
Scorpion.
one. Oh God, Cooking with Scorpion. Listen.
Oh man, what a great video that was to unlock in Deadly Alliance.
I
was great.
I was like, damn, I forgot all about this. Holy crap. I put it on, I said, I gotta record this. So I recorded it and I was like, okay, yeah, we gotta put this on. We gotta put this on there. Yeah, So I put that in the very beginning.
You, sir, are legend for doing that.
Chopping, tenderizing, chopping, cake decorating.
Cake decorating and chopping.
It's awesome.
Oh man.
Dude, good times. And then, of course, we have our new codex coming up. And what you're playing. Also, Retrola Mondays coming up again tomorrow. I'm actually going to be going into the game of Axley, made from the great guys at Konami. What an amazingly hard game. It is. It will kick your ass and take your name. And then kick your ass again. So, yes, definitely it's going to be awesome. I think I'm going to be playing on the medium level. I played it on hard just for practice. Yeah, you want to see me die a lot? Yeah, I'll play it on. I'll play it on
I'm
hard.
gonna stress myself out.
No, Konami just knows how to just make you cry. They do. They really do. Because
they were good at it, especially during the Super Nintendo days.
Oh my gosh. Unforgiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indeed. So yeah, Retrola Monday is coming up tomorrow, and of course, what you playing? Hut Zero is coming up on Tuesday. We're gonna play another indie game of my choice. I don't know which one yet, but you will find out soon. Also, thank you for all of you for joining us tonight. It's been awesome. And of course, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse and everything, we actually are here live. So you're going to see us again on Friday. It's going to be awesome. So, you guys want to give your outros before we get out of here?
Yeah, this was a pretty interesting topic. Never thought I would discuss something like this on The Wizard, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Especially thinking about I might have to take a trip, another detour with this movie again when I get back. When I settle down on my new place, I might have to watch it on Blu-ray again and see all the ridiculousness. Maybe put a little count or something. I might.
Now you like it for a completely different reason.
It was a fun discussion. So it was great talking this with you guys and all the silliness. So. But it was great, though. But thanks to all the wonderful players that came by tonight. I appreciate it a lot. So don't forget to follow our social medias. You can follow me on X, Johnny Alicea, And on Instagram, here is Johnny Alicea.
Awesome. Shogun, what you got?
All right, man. I just had a great time, man. This movie, I liked it when I was a kid. Now I like it for completely different reasons. This is the same reason that Face Off was ruined for me. This movie was ruined. Now I just love it even more. So thank you. I can go and watch this movie with a new perspective and just enjoy it even more. And I hope you all can too.
Indeed.
So break through those limits, enjoy life, you know, that kind of thing, all that happy, chill bullshit I'm all into. Enjoy your weeks. I'll see you guys Friday.
Awesome.
Well, it was a fun night. I have to admit, I have not watched this movie in such a long time that running down memory lane on this just makes you realize how absurd some of these old movies were. It's been a great time. Enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Enjoyed hanging out with the players online. You can follow me. I'm on X. It's 455 vet. Come follow me over there. And yeah, it was just a fun time hanging out with you guys.
Awesome.
Likewise.
And once again, like I said, I am HUD Zero. You can follow me on the Twitter or X pages at HUD Zero. Also, you can go to my Instagram as Taurence, Larry Gold, Hudson. You can actually look over there at HUD Zero as well, at 01. And also you can go onto my Xbox account. You can actually go play with me and the thing at HUD Zero. Yeah, play with me a lot. I want to play some games with you guys. Listen, I got lots and lots of games. If you guys are on that Tocon tonight and everything, let me know. Just jump on. We'll play a couple of matches here and there. And we'll see how that is. And then, of course, like I said all the time, keep on playing, keep on leveling up, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Treble. Have a good night, everybody. Peace!
See ya.
Have a great week.